It was 1943. In a hotel room in the middle of Manhattan, an 86-year-old man was found dead. The rent hadn't been paid in months. He had no money. In his final years, he shared his meals with pigeons. His name was Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors who ever lived. Over 300 patents, the architect of the electricity running through your walls. And in that same era, another man, with perhaps half his talent, left behind a fortune of roughly $200 million when he died. The difference between them is probably the same mistake you're making right now. The Port of New York. A young engineer steps off a transatlantic ship. He has 4 cents in his pocket, a letter of recommendation, and a poem he wrote himself. The man is Tesla. He's come from Serbia. And inside his head is an idea that will change the world. In that same city, one man had already crowned himself king, Thomas Edison. Edison was already a star. His photograph ran on front pages. His patents printed money. Tesla was an inventor. Edison was a brand. And by the end of this story, that difference would decide everything. Tesla knocked on Edison's door. He wanted to work for him. He had a letter from his former boss in Paris. It read, "I know 2 great men. One is you. The other is this young man." Edison hired him and made him an offer. "If you can improve my current dynamos, I'll pay you $50,000. In today's money, roughly $1.5 million. Tesla worked for months without sleep. He produced 24 different designs, and he delivered. When he went to collect, Edison laughed and said, "You don't understand American humor." That day, Tesla resigned, and the war between them began. Tesla knew a truth. Edison's direct current system, DC, had a range of barely half a mile. Every neighborhood needed its own power station. It was a dying idea. Tesla's alternating current, AC, could travel farther, cheaper, and safer by orders of magnitude. Tesla had the truth on his side. But Edison didn't control the truth. He controlled the perception. Edison told the public a story. A C current is lethal. Tesla's invention will kill you. And to prove it, he held public demonstrations. He electrocuted stray dogs with AC current, a horse, and then an elephant. The newspapers ran the stories. The public panicked, and Edison coined a new term, Westinghoused. Westinghouse was the industrialist who had bought Tesla's patents. Edison personally backed the design of the electric chair to run on AC, for one reason only, so people would say, "This current kills." Tesla stayed in his laboratory and kept working. Edison gave interviews. If this channel isn't in your subscription list yet, you know what to do. The Chicago World's Fair, the greatest technology contest in history. Edison bid $1 million. DC, Westinghouse and Tesla bid $500,000. AC. On opening night, 200,000 bulbs blazed to life on a single AC system. 2 years later, the power of Niagara Falls was harnessed using Tesla's design. The electricity leaving your outlets today, it was born that night. Tesla had won. Science had won. Truth had won. So who did the public remember as the one who pulled it off? Edison. Because Tesla was in a laboratory. Edison was in a newspaper. There's something you need to understand here. Tesla's story isn't just a sad biography. It illustrates one of psychology's most painful rules. Talent guarantees nothing. The smartest person in the room can be the most invisible person in the world. Because the value of an idea isn't measured by how brilliantly it burns in that room. It's measured by how many people outside that room it ever reaches. Psychologists gave this a name: perception management. Edison wasn't an inventor. Edison was a director. He didn't manage his inventions. He managed the story around them. And there's one more rule at work here: the halo effect. The human mind is lazy. When it sees someone succeed in one area, it assumes they must be capable in all areas. Edison shone in the media, so the public assumed he shone everywhere. Tesla was silent, so the public assumed he didn't exist, because an invisible genius is no different from a genius who never existed at all. Now think about yourself. In a meeting, you were the one who put the best idea on the table, but someone else got the credit. They repeated your idea, just louder, and everyone heard them. On a project, you did the hardest work, but the person who gave the presentation got the promotion. While you worked in silence, they had learned how to speak. There's a Tesla living inside you, too. A voice that says, "My job is to do the work, not talk about it." A voice that says, "Promoting yourself is cheap." A voice that says, "Good work speaks for itself." That voice comforts you. But that voice was the same voice belonging to the man feeding pigeons in a hotel room. Here's the truth. Being visible is a skill. Telling your story is a skill. Building your own narrative is a skill. And if you don't build your own narrative, someone will come along and build it for you. Edison understood one thing better than anyone. People don't see reality. They see what they're shown. And that rule, right now, at this exact second, is running in your life, too. It was 1943. In a hotel room in the middle of Manhattan, an 86-year-old man was found dead. But what put him there wasn't his intelligence. It was his silence.